Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just gained a mission to travel to Hutta because we have received word that the Eagle is present there. So, let us make our way over to Hutta and see whether we're going to be contacted by a holo terminal. Yes, it appears we are. So, let us await Watcher 2's call.
Signal received. Transmission secure. Alright, Cypher. Looks like this is the real thing. Ready to invade the Eagle's nest?
You better believe it.
The Eagle and his men are holed up in an old refinery beneath the river. Sending coordinates now. You'll lead the forward assault, but military reinforcements will surround the base and follow you in. Primary objective is to capture or eliminate the Eagle himself.
Acknowledged and understood.
Your secondary objective is the Eradicators. The terrorists have begun launching their biomechanical weapons over Imperial worlds. Once the devices are ready, the terrorists can fire on cities and military bases from orbit.
We'll find a way to stop them.
I hope so. After the Dominator, everyone who died along with Darth Jadus, I don't want to go through that again. When you're in that base, don't let anyone escape. Don't let the Eagle murder again. Watcher 2 out.
Ah, so it seems we have an elimination and cleansing mission. So, let us infiltrate the Eagle's nest. Okay, so after running through the, well, shall we say, swamp of Hutta, the bog, as it is officially known, we have reached the Eagle's nest, and we are going to be heading on inside and seeing what kind of opponents we will be up against. I can assume, yes, a lot of droids and terrorist units. Well, that shouldn't be too bad, because we have suppressive fire, and they are dead already. Okay, that was very, very slow, wasn't it? Oh yes, a super slow killing. Yeah, no. No, we totally destroyed them very, very quickly indeed. Wow. Even the elite units, well, these are only level 12, so yes, they're all scaled down, obviously. And we are also scaled down, so there is that to take into account, I suppose. And I suppose we should also just eliminate him with a suppressive fire. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Very, very quick and easy. And wait a minute. Is that an item or is that just regular loot? I have a hard time distinguishing between the blue colors right there, but nevertheless, let us make our way over into the south area of the complex. And we'll take on a couple more. Very easily, in fact. Okay, let's destroy that hazardous material, thank you. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's get a nice double snipe on, and then a nice ambush as well. That does improve the cast time of ambush, of course. Doesn't necessarily improve its damage, I don't believe at least. But whatever the case, we have just gained yet another ability which increases the critical hit chance of snipe and follow through by 40%, and it additionally increases armor penetration by 10%. Now, as you can see, follow through is actually coming up at level 42, which, what does that do? Fires a well-controlled follow-up shot at the target that deals that much weapon damage, only usable within 5 seconds, immediately following a snipe, ambush, takedown, or a complete penetrating blasts. Okay, well, that's actually really cool because you can get some amazing combos going on then, can't you? Yes, that's just going to be amazing. Very, very nice indeed to see something like that. Because then we'll get something like, what is it? I don't know. Ambush, instant snipe, penetrating blasts, and then, well, follow through, I suppose? That seems like a really cool ability to me. So let's just see if we can get to level 42 in no time then, shall we? That would be rather cool to have something like that to use. And we're also going to be attempting to take this guy out as well. Whoa, nice. Nice damage right there. Okay, so let us disable the first security console. And then we'll be taking out the remaining terrorists as well for our bonus mission. They do actually give a huge sum of experience now, the bonus missions, of course. And now that I say that, we get just over 2 bars. So maybe not great, but 2 bars? You can't really say no to 2 bars, why not? So let us now disable the security and confront our arch nemesis. So far, at least. And that is the Eagle, of course. Nice instant sniped it. Oh, okay, apparently he just dodged that. He just dodged our instant snipe. So he was like, oh yes, I'm just going to do the Matrix on you. Yes, exactly. Well, whatever the case, there's the Eagle. And let us now speak to him.
Sir, we're cut off. Thurston and Gerald tried to get out, but the Imperials are all over the swamps.
They would be. Damnation. I promised Gerald she'd die with the detonator in one hand and a glass of brandy in the other. Seems she's made a liar of me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be. You were everything I could have hoped for. Now carve us a path out. I'll follow soon. All right, I see you. The least I could do was send the boy off with hope. But have you seen the strength of the revolution? Cells on Nar Shaddaa, Tholet and Molvar, Alderaan, Balmorra. It's an inspiration, no matter how it ends.
Your inspiration is terrorism. Plain and simple.
Nothing is plain or simple about terrorism, about rebellion, or about covert intelligence. That's your field, I presume. You don't look military. Tell me something. How much of my story has the Empire uncovered? What have your methods found?
We found out all about your little orbital weapons, your eradicators.
Look behind me. That is an eradicator. Technology developed on Dromund Kaas and Balmorra. They can be grown anywhere. 6 dozen are already in place. They'll wait to receive orders, at first, but eventually without commands, they'll run rampant, fire blindly at cities from orbit.
Surrender, and we can work out a deal. Stop this attack.
There will be no deals. Uncontrolled, the eradicators won't hit our targets, but chaos and death still send a message. Now we're done. May whoever survives see a glorious future for the Empire.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, it appears he had no peaceful resolution whatsoever. I was hoping maybe we could capture him, but obviously, yes, Watcher 2 did actually say to us, leave no survivors. And yes, that is an accurate portrayal of how she sounds, obviously. So yes, we're now going to be speaking to him once again and seeing what he... Okay, never mind. Apparently we're going to be attacking this defense droid a little bit. But yes, we're also going to be seeing what the Eagle has to say now.
Oh, damnation. Even surrounded, even seeing you, I didn't think it would happen like this. But as I said, it makes no difference. The eradicators will run rampant, the Empire will burn, and you have been betrayed.
Who's betrayed me?
My patron. The one who showed me how to unite the cells, proposed the eradicators, is one of your own people. A traitor in your empire has been helping us all along. Your civilization is so corrupt that it's destroying itself.
Give me a name.
If I had one, I might. But I never learned the truth. Goodbye now. Watch me burn.
Detonator, get back!
Area is clear. Sir, are you all right?
Cypher 9, it's Watcher 3. Are you hurt? That was a nasty explosion.
A little singed, but better than the Eagle.
That really was him? Fantastic. Keeper sent me to assist with information retrieval, slicing the Eagle's computers. I'll also check out that device there. I think it's an eradicator.
Move fast. The eradicators may still be a threat.
Yes, sir. Cypher, I've got some preliminary findings. It's not good news. I overheard what the Eagle said. Looks like he was telling the truth. If no one gives the Eradicators new orders, they'll go mad. Fire randomly.
Any idea how to disable them?
Here's the good part. I figured out their control mechanism. Transmit the proper codes, and you can set the device's targets, disable them, anything. The Eagle stored half the control codes on his computers. Someone else must have the second half.
The Eagle mentioned a patron.
Yes, sir. The one inside the Empire. I'm not sure what that means. You should head to Drummond Cast. I don't think there's anything more you can do here, and Keeper wants you back at headquarters.
Oh, alright. Okay, well, the next stage of our mission takes us to Drummond Cast, so I will see you there. Okay, so we have arrived in Imperial Intelligence Headquarters, and all we need to do now is speak with Keeper and see where he sends us next.
Cypher 9, come inside. This should be a triumphant moment. It's a tremendous achievement bringing down the Eagle. The crisis has only escalated. The Eradicators could begin firing at any moment.
What's our current status?
Watcher 2, your report.
The Moths have placed local forces on alert, and a search for the Eradicators is underway. Unfortunately, trends suggest we can only find one device every 5 hours. It'll be weeks before we destroy them all.
Disappointing, but not a surprise. Damage projections?
Estimates are 10 to 50 million deaths on each planet targeted. 40% military, 60% civilian.
Even at the low end, that's unacceptable.
Agreed. It sends the message that the Empire is vulnerable.
In order to deactivate the Eradicators en masse, we need the control codes. Half the codes were on the Eagle's computers. We can only surmise that the other half are with the Eagle's patron.
Yes, the patron. A man whom the Eagle claims is inside the Empire.
Any idea who it could be?
I have my doubt that this patron is really a highly placed Imperial. It seems unlikely such a person could escape our scrutiny. Nonetheless, we can't ignore the possibility of a traitor. That's why we're meeting privately. Only the people in this room know the full situation.
Caution would seem prudent.
Indeed. Watcher 2?
The Eagle had been sending periodic transmissions to someone in the Artus system. Artus is uninhabited, devoid of resources and off the major hyperlanes. Our patron could certainly hide there.
I want you to lead a mission to Artus. You're to find the Eagle's patron and obtain his half of the control codes. Watcher 2 will rendezvous with you there. She knows more about the Eradicators than anyone.
Are you alright with this?
I'll do what's necessary.
Your ships will be outfitted with cloaking devices. They'll only last one jump, but they'll get you into Artus unnoticed. After that, infiltrate whatever base the patron is using. Recover the Eradicator control codes and stop the threat. Watcher 2, you're dismissed.
If you want to talk before the mission, I'll be at my station.
There is one more thing. Darth Jadus heard you were returning to Drummond Cast. She wants to speak to you.
Any idea what she wants?
No, she tells me very little. When you're through, head to the Artus system. This is our only chance, Cypher. Fail, and we all pay a grievous cost.
Oh, wow. That is some definitely heavy stakes right there. Well, whatever the case, let us first speak to Watcher 2, and then we'll head on over to Darth Jadus as well.
Cypher, I'm glad you stopped by. I've been going over the mission parameters, studying the Eradicator control codes, scans of the Artus system. We're facing a mystery, and I hate mysteries.
You may hate mysteries, but you're pretty good at solving them.
I am. I don't mind having that recognized, call it vanity, but I like knowing my creation served a purpose. What about you? What's been going through your head since this countdown to Eradication Day started?
Honestly, I've been thinking about you.
I've been thinking of you as well. At least when my brain has cycles to spare. You're as good a partner as I could hope for, as I've ever had. We've made quite a team.
Ever wish we could be more than a team?
Imperial intelligence does encourage bonding. Look, I've done what I can here. Before we leave, would you like to go somewhere private? Get reacquainted?
What about your place? Somewhere not in the Citadel and not in a starship.
We don't have long, so let's make the most of what time we have. That was lovely, Cypher. Now, you should get ready. We have a mission to stop the Eradicators.
I'll see you when we reach the Artus system.
I'll be right behind you, watching your back.
Ooh, well, yes, there's a little bit of, well, risky business, I suppose, you could say. Well, let us now move on to Darth Jadus. She is most likely over here. So I am going to be using our quick travel because I'm extremely lazy when it comes to traveling, especially in this kind of game. So we're going to be making our way over there, and I would assume she is most likely going to be in her father's previous quarters as well. So it shouldn't be too far away, but I'll see you when we start talking to her. Okay, so here we are at Darth Jadus's quarters. I can only surmise what she is going to be asking us, because we've already retrieved the old man, well, not the old man, but an old man that she wanted us to retrieve for her, one of her father's old associates. I can only assume that she's going to try to form some sort of, arrangement with us. So, let us head in and see what it is.
Physical trauma includes electrical burns, lacerations, and retinal damage. Transfer to a Colto tank for long-term recovery is strongly recommended.
You suggest a Dark Council member hide in a vat? For healing?
I am programmed to dispense medical advice based on all relevant factors.
Get out! Have yourself disassembled, made into a probe, and sent to the most desolate place in the Empire! Look, Agent, they hurt me. And then they laughed. How could they?
Your injuries, my lord. Is there anything I can do?
No, there isn't. After Viorianal broke, I called the council to assembly. I demanded the lords give me the respect I was due. Some were angry, mocked me. They tormented me and warned me not to overstep my bounds again.
You'll get revenge on them, surely.
Oh, Age. You don't understand. It's all Jadus's fault. He was my master, but he never taught me what I needed to know. Now he's dead, and I'm not ready for his council seat.
You're his daughter. He must have taught you something.
Do you know what kind of creature Darth Jadus was? When I was young, he taught me how to sing. He said song was a blade to cut emotion from others. He had musicians tutor me for a year.
What happened after a year?
When I was ready, my father arranged a performance for me in Kaz City. I sang for hours. I made the audience weep. I sang until my throat was raw and damaged. I sang until I could never sing again. Thus purged of the capacity for song, I saw my father smile. That's how he began my apprenticeship.
You became strong. You became powerful.
Yes. Just not powerful enough. I know what's happening in Imperial intelligence. I know you're going on a mission, and that the Eagle wasn't the man you thought. Swear that you'll find whoever really killed my father. Swear that the man responsible will pay for forcing me into this wretched life.
I swear I will make him pay.
Yes. You will exact my revenge, and the world will be made right. I have gifts for you, Agent. Take them with my blessing and leave me to salt my wounds. And to gain strength from my hatred.
Whoa, okay, there's a little bit of backstory into Darth Jadus's childhood and her relationship, obviously, with Darth Jadus, her father. And so, we now have a new mission, which is the new epoch of fear, and we are going to be heading on over to Artus with our cloaked vessel, and we will save that for the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.